Welcome, Knights fans, to game number 2 of this best-of-3 playoff series. Knights lead 1-0 in that series. They took game 1 7-3 just a few minutes ago. The second game, nothing much will change in terms of the batting order. It's actually exactly the same. The field position will change. Mitchell O'Berry will start on the mound for the Knights. That'll move Zeke Diamond to second. Jenkins will play third, and David Roos will DH. It'll be Raymond at first, Diamond at second, Stiegel at short, Jenkins at third. Around the outfield, we got Tolliday in left, Murphy in center, and Zeldin in right field. For North Hall, it is their ace on the mound. Throws between 85 and 89 miles an hour. Just insane. And we got, get a name for you on that in a second. That is Reese Olson, will be the starting pitcher. And the Knights will actually act as the visiting team here in game 2, since they were the home team in game 1. If this game reaches a game 3, then the Knights will also host it. A little weird, since they'll be the visiting team hosting today. Yeah, O'Berry, just heard confirmation from Seth LaFera, will take them out for the Knights. As North Hall takes the field, and we will get ready. Here goes Reese Olson. It'll be interesting to see what he is like. Like I said, the flamethrower for the average high schooler. Committed to play for Grambling State in college.
He's got a tall body, strong demeanor,
and yeah,
flat bill.
That is definitely comes in hard. Very traditional delivery, straight over the top. Takes a little pause at the top of his delivery for sling it. Starts his feet wide apart, one on each side of the rubber. He seems to be throwing good control. His overall stats on the year: he's done 64 2/3 innings, given up 16 runs, only walked 9 over 62 innings, struck out 72, and has a record of 9-2. So Knights have a tough task ahead of them, but O'Berry will start for the Knights, and he's been solid this year as well. His stats, his games, he has pitched in 10 games. He's started 4 of them. He has a 2.07 ERA. And he has thrown 33 2/3 innings, giving up 18 hits, 10 earned runs, 8 walks to 18 strikeouts. So he's definitely pitched less than Olson has. Knights definitely have a more dispersed pitching pedigree than do the Trojans, but about ready to get underway. Stiegel will stand in the batter's box, and we will get ready to go here in game number 2.
So I think, Andrew, correct me if I'm wrong, that the game plan for tonight will be stay ahead of that fastball. I think it's going to come in pretty hot. Just got to stay quick.
Yeah, stay quick, but then you're going to get fooled because he also has a 70s mile an hour changeup, which is a pretty big difference considering his fastball comes in at like 85. So your goals definitely think fastballs. The first pitch of the day is downstairs, then appeared to be a changeup.
Yeah, it looked like a circle change to me.
The first pitch.
A little bit down and right action on it. Hit is down to the second baseman. Second baseman bobbles it. Jaden reaches base safely. Knights are aboard.
Costly error there. First one. Remember they had a lot of them in game 1 also. Total of 5. As without the miscues, North Hall definitely could have been much more in that game.
Many of those errors were pickoff errors. So we will see if this pitcher can keep the pickoffs.
He is their ace.
More controlled.
So we'll see. Maybe the more over-the-top delivery makes it easier to throw pickoffs because sidearm, you can kind of sling it and don't know where it goes. First pitch, O'Berry bunts it foul.
Way foul. Over our heads.
You got to figure out, that's another tough part about bunting these fastballs, is they're going to come in a lot faster than you think, so you got to find the right time to square so you can get your bat angle right before you can get the bunt down. You're not having as much an idea of where the ball is, so you can't square it up. Just everything about hitting the harder pitches. Just keeping O'Berry, or Stiegel closer.
Our first pickoff of the night, pickoff attempt, rather. Jaden's back in safely and definitely more controlled.
It didn't seem like that was not his best move there. As O'Berry bunts, that's another one. He had really no clue where that ball was going. Lucky to get the bat on it. Kind of jumping out of the way as he bunted it.
Now two strikes. No balls.
Interesting to see if LaFaro bunts him with 2 strikes here. Risky move, but he's been known to done it.
I don't think he will.
Probably right. I wouldn't. But we'll see.
It's not squaring.
0-2 is high.
Count goes to 1-2.
You can see how fast this ball gets on O'Berry.
Definitely something to adjust from the last pitcher they faced.
I mean, that is a 20-mile-an-hour difference in the fastball. Remember, you saw the other one was at 67. This one around 87.
It's a lot to handle.
Yeah. Pickoff attempt back in safely is Stiegel. Another one. Also back in standing up.
That one a little wide.
Yeah, but definitely more controlled than the other 2 pitchers that we'd seen.
Didn't get away from him. Got O'Berry crowding the plate a little bit. Fouls it out.
That's what you're told to do with 2 strikes. Is to put your toes right up on that line, putting those hands down, just try to flick the bat out and make any contact you can.
Yep, got to shorten the swing, especially with the runner on first.
Another note about Olsen, he sets very high. He comes set almost around the face. Most pitchers come set around the belt so they can then go down. As that is chopped to first, that will get the runner over to second base. So a solid job by O'Berry getting the job done.
Stiegel was stealing on that play, which resulted in an inability to go for a double play. So they had to settle for 1 out. And now Andrew Jenkins comes to the plate.
Yeah, really no harm done there. I mean, yes, you get the out, but you do same thing as a sacrifice bunt.
Right, you advance the runner.
Yeah, you basically what the Knights were trying to do in the first place and get the bunt down. Jenkins now the batter. He's got a hole between first and second with holding the runners on. He takes strike 1.
That had some serious cutting action on it.
Seemed like more of a sinker ball, not a 4-seam fastball.
Yeah.
Maybe a 2-seamer trying to run it inside on Jenkins. Coming set, like I said, around that face area, and then he brings it down. It's interesting. He sets high, then goes down, almost windmills it over the top.
Yeah. Get more side-to-side control rather than top-to-bottom control.
Yeah, we saw our first curveball today on that last pitch. Oh, Stiegel is picked off. He tripped trying to dive back to the bag. So he is out.
Yeah, tripped on the turf there.
Tough break. He had it read perfectly. Would have been back easily, but just slipped up a little bit.
Now Jenkins has no runners in scoring position.
Here comes the 1-1, and it is lined. Just a shame, because that'll fall. No, it won't. It'll be caught by the right fielder. Hung up a little bit for him. The Knights can convert an opportunity in the top half of the first, head to the bottom half. Still no score.
First pitch for Mitchell O'Barry is a strike, low in the count. Second pitch runs up near number 22 by the chest area. 22 has to back away. Third pitch working very quick here. Finds the strike zone. Third pitch pops into center field. Caught. 1 out. So 1 out here. Mitchell O'Barry working very fast.
A lot of these nice pitchers work very fast. As another pitch from O'Barry. That one is downstairs.
That one looked to find the strike zone, but not called a strike.
See
So
what
1 out
adventures
count.
we're in for with this home plate umpire. Fouled away.
That one fouled over our heads. Straight back.
As O'Barry setting at the chest, much more traditional. Very traditional line. There's a strike 2. O'Barry doesn't throw very hard, only in the mid-70s, but he is able to find and control it. Very controlled in his delivery. Able to put it where he wants to. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Good curveball, but it's smacked for a base hit.
Right past Andrew Jenkins at third.
A
Into the
little bit of a
glove.
hanger there. You really want to bury that one in the dirt there with the count you had, the 1-2. You just want to put that in the dirt. Left it around the belt, so able to hit it in the right field.
You know, I'd rather see these balls in play go on the ground rather than in the air.
You're right. Still productive, just now he's got to work out the stretch.
Yep.
That one is lined to right field. That's a clean single for Olsen. So the Knights have the Trojans have 2 runners on base with nobody out and their 1 man out and their cleanup hitter coming to the plate. Still no score, but O'Barry finds himself in a early jam, just looking to get a ground ball though and get out of it. Ground ball anywhere really gets things done. Pinch runner for the pitcher Olsen. Be number 13. Yeah, there's number 13.
Umpire just letting the pace coaches know that there has been a change for number 13.
Caleb Clark is the pinch runner at first base. He has a huge lead over there. I guess for the runner in front of him, you can do that. There's a strike, no balls at 1 strike. O'Barry's just got to look to keep the ball down in the zone, not let him get line drives. That's smoked and into center field, a base hit. Rounding third and scoring the game's first run is North Hall. And just like last game, is 1-0 North Hall in the first inning.
Yeah, that one narrowly escaped the glove of Zeke Diamond.
3 consecutive hits. Now 1-0.
Little conference between the catcher Jack Rubenstein, first baseman Justin Raymond, and the pitcher Mitchell O'Barry. Now number
O'Barry's
2,
just got-
Erickson, back up to bat.
He just got to keep the ball down a little bit. They're able to, he's keeping it around the knees. They're able to golf it almost above the heads, these Knights defenders. But like I said, no really hard hit balls so far. Good curveball, but it's off plate.
Just outside there. I feel like that one was called a strike in last game.
Yep, maybe even more consistent umpire knows the strike zone better. A little bit downstairs.
That one low, called low. 2 balls, no strikes.
O'Barry, what he don't want to do is walk the bases loaded here. Comes set, rounds the numbers. And good spot, but it is inside. 3 balls and no strikes. He'll be looking to put this one right down Broadway. And he misses with it. So 4 consecutive balls putting the Knights in a little bit of a situation here. Same situation they were in first inning of last game. Bases loaded. One man out, one run already in. Knights play for a double play in the middle. Corners are in, looking to get the out at home. All runners must run on a ground ball. There's another pinch runner for the catcher now. New catcher, number 2. Erickson is the catcher.
Yeah,
Last time, number 5.
First game
Smith.
we got out of it with a 4-6-3 double play. So second base, shortstop to first base. Got out of the inning.
Knights looking to do the same thing here. Setting at the belt now is O'Berry, and his first pitch is a perfect one. Down and on the outside corner, no balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, that was a perfectly framed, perfectly pitched sinker, I believe.
Yeah, 2-seam fastball running away from that left-handed hitter right over the outside corner. Another one. Now more 4-seam, more straight, but still worked. Didn't turn up the heat on that one.
Swung right through.
Setting at the belt, no balls, 2 strikes. And it is a hook. Good curveball, but it's
Out
foul.
to the parking lot.
What are they calling? I'm not sure. Seemed like a clear foul ball. Maybe catcher's obstruction. Seemed like when he swung, he hit the bat of the glove of the catcher. I guess that's my best explanation, but a run scores either way. It's 2-0 North Hall and a fluke. Should be still no balls and 2 strikes. No Knights players seem to be arguing, so it seems to be the correct call.
It's a bit of an odd circumstance there.
Don't see that very often.
Leaves the fans pretty confused.
And a bunt pulled back, takes a strike. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Good spot, but it is down and away. Good spot, though, ahead in the count. Not trying to do too much.
One
Still,
ball,
though,
one strike, 1 out.
Still, though, get a ground ball and you're out of it.
That one barely inside. Called a ball.
2-1. Still just looking, squaring the bunt some, so maybe a safety squeeze play on of sort. This is Smith, their catcher from last game. And he bunts and he gets it down. Knights will get the out at home. And that is all. It's still 2 down, bases still loaded. Still 2-0.
Got the important out there.
Yeah, good solid play by O'Berry, barehanding it and then power underhanding, flipping it to Rubenstein to get the out.
Now as the train goes by, we see a bit of the scenic Charlie Owens Field.
Yep, as O'Berry taking a long look in that time, finally comes set and delivers, swing and a miss. Good fastball downstairs that time. Still confident the Knights can climb out of a 2-run deficit as long as they get Owens' pitch count up. Reese's pitch count up. First pitch is swung on a miss.
Swung right through on that one, well
Late.
located.
Yeah, late once again is Montgomery. New batter did not play last game for the Trojans. Number 6. As O'Berry sets at the belt and brings an 0-2, it's fouled away.
Fouled out.
Still no balls and 2 strikes now. O'Berry looking to get out of this with only 2 runs allowed, which would really not be that bad, and it should have only been 1. However, the second one was on kind of a fluke on the catcher's obstruction call. Comes the 0-2, upstairs, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Mitchell comes in here with the second best ERA on the team, down around 2.08. Second to only Jaden Stiegel.
Interesting stat. Who leads the team in walks his per innings pitched out of curiosity, as O'Berry gets the strikeout to end the inning.
That is Mitchell's 19th strikeout of the year.
And we will head to the second inning. North Hall strikes early and leads 2-0. We are back now for the top of the second inning. 2-0 North Hall. Knights at the meat of their order coming up. Diamond, Rubenstein, and Raymond. Diamond whips one back out the middle. He timed the fastball perfectly that time. And the Knights have a runner on first. As here goes Rubenstein. He's got the power, especially on this pitch. Pitcher throwing so hard. If he barrels one up, he could take it out of here.
Zeke always does seem to have a very good hit in every game. Squares it up really well.
Rubenstein takes a strike. Solid pitch right over the outside corner that time. Maybe a little low, but still a good location. Here comes, nope, pickoff attempt first. Back in easily is Diamond.
Safe pickoff attempt, no error.
Yeah. Seeming to be, if North Hall can keep clean in this game, they have a legitimate shot to tie this series and send it to a game 3. Hit and run, but it's fouled away. No balls, 2 strikes now.
A lot of these players do play summer leagues where they're facing pitchers that can get up there in the high 80s, low 90s, so Zeke is used to that pitching rather than some of the slow pitching he's faced all year.
And Rubenstein will face this in college as well when he's playing for Emory. So he's got to get ready for it. Pickoff attempt to first, back easily is Diamonds.
So now Rubenstein is seeing a possible opponent, or at least similar to what he'll see in college.
I mean, he plays for Grambling State, so maybe if Grambling State plays Emory, you never know. Closer that time, but Diamond back in there. Still continuing the pickoff attempts.
Hungry for a hit here. It's another pickoff.
That is 3 in a row.
Attempt.
But keeping Diamond very close. Remember, they were able to get a pickoff at second in the first when Stiegel slipped on his way back to the bag. And that is off the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Looks like the pitcher and catcher are not quite as focused on Jack Rubenstein as they are Zeke Diamond at first base. They know Zeke Diamond can steal, and that's probably what they're afraid of.
And the pitch is slowly hit. Rubenstein might be able to beat it out, and he is unable to. Called out at first. But good hustle by Rubenstein, diving into first base. But the runner does move to second with one out for Raymond, who, like I said, can drive in runs at a torrid pace when he's on. Yeah, it has to go there.
The right-hand hitting power
Can I
first
fit it in
baseman,
there?
Justin Raymond, at bat.
Pitch to Raymond is off the plate. Good block by the catcher that time.
Yeah, that pitch was down in the left-hand batter's box. Hit the turf there too.
Yeah, that was a good curveball there from Owens-Reese. Pitch is right down the middle to Raymond. 1 ball and 1 strike. Owens now comes set. And he will attempt to pick off to second, but Diamond does not up, so he is back in safely.
Diamond is not taking as big of a lead as Jaden Stiegel did, and he got picked off. They're keeping him close. That pitch in the dirt
Olsen
as well.
misses low. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Raymond looking to find his pitch, just poke it in the hole, and Diamond should be able to score on a base hit. 1 down. Top of the second, game 2. Knights won the first one, 7-3. Here's the 2-1, and it is grounded to short. And Mongero will make the play.
Does get Raymond at first, but Zeke Diamond advances to third base. Now we have number 9, David Roos, up at bat, looking to drive that first run in,
Yeah,
cut their lead in 2.
Keep chipping away. That's all Knights can do. It's encouraging to see the Knights getting the runners in scoring position. So showing they will have some shots to get some runs off of Olsen. Setting high, like I said, is Olsen, and the pitch is not quite sure where, maybe a little outside, but Knights will take it, count even.
You can see Diamond on the third baseline trying to taunt Olsen.
And that is grounded to short. He gets a friendly hop and makes the throw to end the inning. So the Knights get a runner to third but can't score him. Head to the bottom of the second. Still 2-0 North Hall.
Now we get to see their number 9 have a shot at Mitchell O'Berry.
First pitch from O'Berry is...
First pitch is up and in.
Not a bad pitch from O'Berry. Pitch is tapped out towards Zeke Diamond, and he will make the play. 1 down. Top of the order, the shortstop, Taylor Mangiero, gets ready now. First pitch from O'Berry is tapped into center field. Coming on and making the catch is Brennan Murphy. 2 down.
It's good play and good awareness by Brendan Murphy to know where that ball exactly is going to land. Played it well, played it perfectly. 2 out.
Here is Austin Adams. He scored the first of their 2 runs. And this one will be fouled, running over towards first base, but it will go out of play. Comes the 0-1 pitch, and it is over the plate. No balls, 2 strikes. Swung on a miss.
Strike
and a
3.
solid inning by Mitchell O'Berry. We will head to the 3rd inning now. Still 2-0 North.
We're back here in the top of the 3rd. Knights at bat, Brennan Murphy.
Murphy, foul.
Can they hear Govey?
Maybe, probably not. If they do, it's not a big deal. Murphy did not have any hits in that first game. Think so. And the pitch from Reese is grounded. Olson able to get the first batter out. And here will go Brian Zeldin, Knights number 9 hitter. 1 down here in top of the 3rd. Game 3 would be tomorrow at 6 o'clock. I think we'd be bringing that to you, but it would not be me since I'm unavailable. Cannot transport myself out here yet. Parents haven't auctioned. Big looping curveball is upstairs for ball 1.
So unhappy at himself. He did not bring that one down into the zone. Count at 1-0. Third baseman's playing in.
As roped by Zeldin. Rare ground ball for Brian, but a solid play by Mongero. Over at short for the 2nd out. And that's just solid. Way deep in the hole. That's a tough throw to make, especially with Zeldin running.
Jaden Stiegel back up at bat. If we remember that huge hit he had last game. No one on base here, though.
First pitch from Stiegel is lined to right field. Base hit. And Stiegel will hold it first. So a clean single for Jaden.
Makes an aggressive round on first, but did not go to second. He remains
He is
at
on
first.
base for the 2nd time today in as many trips, and here goes O'Berry. He grounded out to first his first time.
Stiegel's average up at about 370 now. It's these last 2 games. Very,
Catcher
very good.
complaining about something. Not quite sure what it was. Here goes O'Berry now stepping in. First pitch is in there for a strike. No balls, 1 strike.
Stiegel remaining pretty close at first base.
And a needless throw over there by Reese Olson.
Trying to keep him as close as possible, really.
Yeah, because remember, they did try that hit and run last time. With Stiegel on first. Not trying it here, and it's roped in the hole, a base hit. Solid single from O'Berry. And
Stiegel into third. Hustle,
very
hustle,
aggressive
hustle.
base running on the slight miscue. And had the left fielder thrown that ball all the way through to third base, they would have had Stiegel. But instead, questionably threw the ball to the cutoff man there, allowing Stiegel to make it into third relatively easily, and O'Berry reaches second on the play, so now a base hit by Jenkins ties the game here.
Yeah, Andrew, I think you're right. I think it was part of the defensive awareness that just was not as clear as it should have been. But now we have runners on second and third for Andrew Jenkins.
First pitch is in there.
This pitch is a two-seam fastball back over the plate.
Solid, started over the outside corner, some solid sinking action on it, dipping below the zone. As here goes Jenkins. He's looking to tap some in the hole, fouled straight back. Nothing in two. He had that time perfectly. Just was a little under it.
Yeah, Andrew, I know they have the netting here. I just still always duck.
You still flinch, no matter what.
It's going up here quick.
And the pitch is taken for strike 3. Good pitch. Retires Jenkins. Nightstrand 2 in scoring position, 4 for the game. We head to the bottom of the third. Still 2-0. Three, 4, and 5 in the Trojan order. Reese Olson, the pitcher, leads off and takes ball 1 down and in.
1-0 count. Everyone's spread out evenly.
Right now, it's the other teams. They don't announce the other team, do they?
That pitch hits him.
That hit Olson on the foot. Seen a number of hit by pitches in these last 2 games.
None of them, though, seemed intentional. They've all been in, like, easy, like, questionable places. So, like the feet. Adams
another
back
pinch
into
runner.
pinch hit. And that ball is grounded through the hole. So the Trojans, with the same part of the order they did with last time, have runners on first and second now with nobody out. Back in the jam is O'Berry.
It was a shot through the gap. Jaden and Zeke Diamond were playing double field depth, so that left a humongous gap in between Jenkins and Stiegel.
Yeah, having to stay there now as well. Erickson taking a chat with his coach. And O'Berry will get ready. And he will come set at the belt. And the pitch is off the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. Maybe looking to find his own pitch. That was a solid pitch for O'Berry. It's just off the plate. And here comes the 1-0 pitch. Now it is fouled away.
Fouled straight back.
Right back our way. Count even at 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. O'Berry comes set.
Runners on
Kicks
first and second
and
do not have a
deals.
big lead.
And that one is taken for strike 2. As here comes
Another train
the
coming through here.
1-2 from O'Berry, and it is lifted into right field. And it will fall.
No
So a
throw from Zeke Diamond.
tough break there for the Knights. A bloop single leaves O'Berry in a big jam here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Good news, the Knights have the weaker part of the Trojan lineup coming up. They might be able to keep the
Pinch runner's wild here. We got another one in.
You are allowed to do two. Pitcher and the catcher. Considering they battle so close in the order.
O'Berry's still looking calm and collected.
As the Knights will play for two in the middle. Go for the force at home and corners.
pitches foul back our way.
Nothing on one.
This umpire's strike zone seems to be a little bit more
A
consistent.
little more consistent, a little more realistic as he's going between the knees and the belt, what seems to be his zone. O'Berry comes set and delivers. And it is swung on a miss. Way ahead now, 0-2. Strikeout here would be big so they can get a ground ball and get out of the inning unscathed. Just don't want a catcher's obstruction call again. Comes the 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Good pitch from O'Berry. And
Got one out after that strikeout.
One down.
Great strikeout by Mitchell O'Berry. Now the catcher, Smith, is up at bat. Very open stance.
here comes the pitch. Stewart.
Smith looks like he's crowding the plate. So that pitch looked a bit inside, but it was right over the edge of the plate. So that is a strike one.
Coming set again. And that is low. Good block by Jack Rubenstein, keeping the ball in front of him.
That one down on the ground.
And on the turf, you're going to get a high bounce, so you can really just block it right off your chest protector. It's not going to squirt away from you in some crazy way.
Rubenstein has been very good at blocking these two games.
Yep. Stepping out and calling time is Smith. Called last game. Yeah. Comes the 1-1 inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Almost hit him that time. And a hit batsman also forces in a run, so Knights do not want to do that. The 2-1 is caught by O'Berry.
Just a soft line out to O'Berry.
2 down.
It's a quick fly out to Mitchell O'Berry, and then a fast throw to Andrew Jenkins just to hold the runner on third.
Now the interesting question is, O'Berry obviously made the Made a fine play by catching it, but the runner's headed to hold anyway. The question is, do you let that ball bounce, throw home to get 1, then throw to third to get the 2? Might be an interesting play, but either way, bottom of the order coming up. This is their number 9 hitter.
Yeah, that is an interesting idea. I think that is a possibility, but maybe it's a little bit more risky than they need right now.
Yeah, especially down 2. You just want to get the out. And like I said, number 9 hitter batting now.
You do have 3 very accurate throwers. You got Jack Rubenstein, who would throw it.
And the pitch is lined over Diamond. 1 run scores. 2nd run coming to the plate, and it will score also. So a 2-run single makes it 4-0 now. North Hall in front. Not insurmountable with the way.
That throw was on the line from Brendan Murphy, and Justin Raymond cut it off and threw home. Maybe if Raymond did not cut it off, it would have been a different result. But that we will never know.
Yep, still now 4-0. First pitch is grounded to short. Stiegel will throw to Diamond, and that will do it. But a crushing 2-run single, and we will head to the bottom of the top of the 4th inning now.
Zeke Diamond back up to bat. Hopefully another big hit from him.
And he takes a big looping curveball. No balls, 1 strike. As Mealers was more of a slider last game, we got more of a curveball type deal this game.
And fastball.
Yeah. There's another one roped over third base. And Diamond does have that 2nd hit. Knights kind of need some runs here to get back in this game.
So like I said, we did get that another big hit from Zeke Diamond. Tipped off the glove of the third baseman, found its way into left field.
Sure, he feels like he should have had that ball. He left his feet. He probably would have made the catch fairly easily. Just
It's okay.
That's why it's called the hot corner.
It's all right.
It is.
We're on first.
We'll take it.
We'll take
So here
it.
goes Rubenstein. Swing and a miss. Diamond unable to advance. As the ball squirted slightly away from the catcher that time. Rubenstein gets ready. He's got a hole between first and second, and third baseman's in, so he's got even more of a hole between short and third. Pickoff attempt, and Diamond back easily. As Rubenstein seems very anxious to hit. Swinging at the first pitch that was out of the zone. And back is Diamond.
Yeah. Diamond was taking a bigger lead that time. So
Possibly a hit and run
had to
situation here.
keep him honest.
I tried that last time with Rubenstein and Diamond. And he lines that one. That one will be caught by the right fielder. Solid hit, just hit a little too hard that time.
Now we got Raymond up at bat. He's been fairly quiet these 2 games, looking to get something started. Certainly needs to get something started down 4 runs here.
And Raymond pops it foul. No balls, 1 strike. That ball will stay in play, it seems like. Go. Not quite reach the fence. Diamond back in easily. He had a big lead that time. Past the cut of the grass there at first base.
Cut of the turf.
Cut of the turf. My apologies. Normally be grass.
Big lead there.
Raymond smashes one base hit right center field. Diamond will stop at second base. Knights have 2 on, 1 out. David Roos coming up. Good situation, maybe generate some momentum, get some runs on the board.
Now we have an Amtrak train passing. It's been mainly cargo trains. Now it's a passenger.
Yeah, it's a rare sight to see a passenger train.
Roos up at bat.
That's
in good shape.
the first time I've ever seen an Amtrak train pass through Riverview, but sure it's happened before. As Roos awaits and takes ball 1, little upstairs. Good looping curveball. Knights seem to have Owen's fastball timed up. Down
Low, that one.
2 balls, no strikes. If Roos gets on, Brennan Murphy to follow. Following him, Brian Zeldin. Time called by Roos.
Both
Olsen.
the umpire and Roos step out of the box.
Olsen back on the rubber again. Sets at the face, and they will attempt to pick off, but Diamond back without a throw.
You can see here that this pitcher definitely has a better hold on how to pick someone off.
And that one is taken for a strike. Solid pitch of the knees. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Like I said, top 4 here. Pitch is down and away. Seemed to be in the same spot as the last one, but Knights will take it.
That one's a little bit more outside.
Maybe. 3 balls and 1 strike now on Mitchell O'Berry. Or on David Roos, sorry. Thinking of the pitcher as I was speaking. And pitch to Roos is swung on and roped foul. That will make it onto Riverview Road, I think. Out of the complex. The count is full now.
Good leads.
Possibly a double steal here on a 3-2 count. Runners do not go, and Roos will take ball 4. So the Knights have loaded the bases with 1 out, and Brennan Murphy coming up. Golden opportunity to get right back in this game. It'll be Murphy, and then if he reaches Zeldin, only 1 out. So they'll play for 2 in the middle. Corners will come in.
Murphy not the ideal batter to have here, but
He does have 11 RBIs on the year. Looking to add to that.
First pitch to Murphy. He is very late on that fastball. No balls and 1 strike.
Right through it.
Like, that ball was in the catcher's glove before he started to swing there. 0-1 pitch is down low. Knights will take a walk. As what they really want to do here is they want to work Reese Olson. Maybe get him out of the game after 5, because I was told they have 3 main pitchers, and that's it.
Yeah, definitely worked that pitch count.
They have Mealer and Olson, and that's basically it. They have a small little lefty, and they have their shortstop. A bunt is fouled away.
So
An
foul
attempted
straight back.
suicide squeeze. Just lucky he made contact. 1 ball, 2 strike now.
Well, they did work that suicide squeeze last game.
Yeah.
Worked
Murphy almost got it
perfectly.
down. At least he made contact though, so they didn't give up an out. Because that is basically what happens if you don't get make any contact on a suicide squeeze. Pitch is swung on, tap foul. Solid job by Murphy of staying alive here.
It's crazy. Even the softest of swings puts that ball out of the park.
Just shows you how hard it's coming in.
Absolutely. Getting up there almost 90 miles an hour.
Yeah. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Never mind. They try to throw back to third. That's a rarity.
And just to put it in perspective, you have one of the best pitchers in baseball, Clayton Kershaw, who only gets it about 4 miles an hour faster than this pitcher.
Yeah, he tops out at like 96.
Yeah.
Maybe a better comparisons. Maybe not necessarily one of the better ones, but like he is throwing about the same speed as Bartolo Colon. Now, very different pitching styles, but still.
Colon's a little bit slower.
Yeah.
This pitcher has a lot more life in him, I'd say.
Yeah. Cologne's more of a movement, two-seamer guy, keep it down, but this guy is very trying to blow it by you and stuff.
And right now we can see the outfield working in a shift to the right. You have
no confidence in Murphy to pull the ball.
absolutely.
Which
you have the center fielder working in right center.
Yeah, basically right in front of that 382 sign in the right field power alley, where the center fielder is playing.
So if Murphy can pop it out in no man's land in the left field, maybe 2 runs can score.
Question is, can he get it to left field though against the 88-mile-an-hour fastball?
He's got to work really fast. Got to turn on it fast.
Here it comes, and he continues to fight. Just doing whatever he can to stay alive. Though what you don't want to do is hit a ground ball right to an infielder. But really just wants to do whatever he can to get the run home. Possibly 2.
Struggling to keep up with the fastball.
All he's doing is making contact, like I said, running that pitch count up. He swings and misses at that one. Good curveball, 2 down. See, like when you're getting with the fastball, timing it out, that was the perfect time to go to the curveball.
Yep.
Right over the outside corner.
So now Brian Zeldin steps in. Looks at his surroundings, knows what the situation is. Nothing from Coach LaFera. Coach LaFera talking to
Zeldin's
Zeke.
got some pop, but he does not have any home runs on the year. Takes a strike. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think he has any home runs, at least.
No home runs, 2 triples, 2 doubles, and only 10 hits on the year.
Yeah, he has gap-to-gap power, though. So if he gets a hold of one, he could knock in possibly 3 runs. So here comes the 0-1, and it is fouled away.
Fouled way back there.
No balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. 2 down. 4-0 game. 0-2 pitch. Blocked. Curveball way off the outside corner that time. Good job of Zeldin not being fooled seeing the curveball.
Counts at 1-2.
And that curveball is also moving a ton. Different movement than what we saw from Mealer. Mealer's a very side-to-side slider movement. This is a 12-6 big curveball as Zeldin strikes out. And that will do it. So the Knights waste a golden opportunity. No runs, 2 hits, 3 left on base. Head to the bottom of the 4th inning. We're back now for the bottom of the 4th inning. O'Barry's first pitch is grounded. Stiegel makes the play, 1 down. Mangiero now 0 for 3.
Stiegel timed that bounce perfectly.
Yeah, that's what you're looking to do as an infielder. It's called picking your hop. Just getting it and then doing a simple thing and making the play. Up to a new high of 8 viewers today, right now. Thank you to those who are tuned in. Foul away, no balls, 1 strike. Taken for a strike, no balls, 2 strikes. Blocked that time. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. As this North Hall team is filled with upperclassmen. 1-2 pitch. Downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes down. 2 outs, or no, 1 out, sorry. Pitch is roped for foul. Solid contact made there. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Rubenstein picks it up and throws him to first.
2 out.
2 down. Good job to keep it in front of him that time. So all he had to do is pick it up and throw easily to first to retire Adams. 2 down.
O'Barry working quickly.
Here comes Reese Olson now. First pitch from O'Barry, like you said, working very fast, is inside.
That one was very close.
To hitting Olson for a second time. He got hit his last time also. That one taken.
A little bit low
For
away.
a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. That one hits him.
Did clip Olson.
So he has been hit for a second time. No balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Lottie, the hitter, he's got 2 hits today already.
There's another pinch runner for Olson.
Same guy.
It's, I think, the 4th or 5th pinch runner of this game for them.
Yeah, because you can do it every time, pitcher or catcher. They've just gotten on base every time.
Very different from MLB.
It has been the same guy every time, though. It's interesting. Because that is the rule. Once you pinch run for a guy, you are pinch running for him for the rest of the game. You cannot switch courtesy runners. Taken for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Solid pitch to Lottie.
Do you have to pinch run for the same guy, or is it?
Same. Here comes the 0-1, and it is grounded to Stiegel. He makes the play, and that will do it.
Ends the inning.
So we will head to the 5th inning. Knights getting low on.
back here, but the umpire just called time. Something with the pace dugout. That first pitch, a ball up. Still pumping it in there. Hasn't lost any of his velocity.
Yeah, into the 5th inning now. Guys are getting tired. That really doesn't seem like it. 1 ball, 1 strike on Stiegel. That one is fouled away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Can you take this stuff with you after we pack it up, since I can't come tomorrow? Here's the 1-2, and it is off the plate, 2-2. That one was off the plate, but the North Hall fans are not happy about that call.
Count 2-2.
Pitch to Stiegel is a good curveball, but it does miss. Floated in there too high. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the 6th pitch of the at-bat. And it
Full count, full count.
is fouled away. So Stiegel continues to battle. Making it.
That was in on Jaden's hands there.
Here comes the 3-2 again, and it is grounded to third. Play made, 1 down. Good job by Stiegel, though, making him throw 7 pitches in the at-bat. We're trying to get him out pretty soon, as here goes O'Berry. Jenkins to follow.
Let's get that neon bat working.
Here comes the 0-1, or first pitch now. 1 out. Upstairs.
See, the third baseman continually comes in on the grass, or the green turf.
Yeah, expecting a bunt, with the Knights rarely bunt. Unless he's running on base. That's popped up. That could be playable, but it will fall. Good effort, though, by the North Hall catcher. Good diving effort, but he was unable to reach it. So the count is even now at 1-1. Here comes the 1-1 pitch now from Olsen. And it is downstairs. 2 balls and 1 strike.
If you've ever seen Evan Longoria, it kind of looks like his.
Kind of does.
batting
Stands
style.
straight up, keeping the
number
bat
3 also.
flat beyond the shoulder. That swung on and missed. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And here comes the 2-2 pitch to O'Berry. Curveball flared into right field. That will be caught in foul territory for the 2nd out. Running grab in foul territory. And we have 2 down here in the 5th inning.
Now we have number 10, Andrew Jenkins, coming to bat.
Olsen still looking very strong so far. Not showing any signs of slowing down. And the pitch is a curveball for strike 1.
Still a quick curveball.
Yeah,
It's got some speed.
it's a power curveball, definitely. And here comes the 0-1. Another one, nasty.
It's a little bit lower.
Yeah,
Went
I mean,
from top right to middle right.
it has a 12-6 action. If you think of a clock, it goes from the top to the bottom. But it really goes 11-6 as it starts, and it has some downward. It also moves away from those right-handed hitters. Very hard to put the bat on it. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top 5th inning. Pitch is swung on a miss, and that'll do it. Another nasty curveball, and Olsen is cruising. We are through 4.5 head at the bottom of the fifth. Still 4.
Mitchell O'Berry's still on. Guess so.
Didn't seem like it was, but
Looked fine to me.
that one is fouled back our way. Well, 1 ball, 1 strike now.
Got an outfield back. Or outfield in normal position, infield a little bit back.
And that one is crushed to left field. Will be playable for Talladay out left, and he puts it away for out number 1.
1 down.
Talladay, been a swing player all year. Played some JV, some varsity, starting center fielder on JV. And varsity, he's a corner outfielder who's DH for it most of the time. Doesn't have many at-bats on the year at all, if any. That one is grounded, foul, but a great play by Jenkins anyway. No balls, 1 strike.
It's fouled out to the right.
So still, O'Berry getting ahead of him again. He's kind of settled in. He's pitched pretty well. 4 runs, but 2 of those came on, all of them came on 2 separate hits. Fouled away. No balls, 2 strikes now.
That last foul out went by the new softball field, which looks really nice. I visited there
It really
between
does.
games, and that one's all turf.
Yeah, like you said, all artificial turf, and it's not very deep. So what they did is they lined the whole thing. So you're not going to have to deal with that lip between the grass and the turf. So it's just been a lot more expensive to install all turf across this expansive outfield than rather to do what they did, which is just install a better drainage system out there to keep the field playable in even the worst of downpours. Ground ball right back to O'Berry. He makes the play to Raymond, 2 down.
2 quick outs here. Looking to make quick work, get back to the top of the inning to get some runs up on the board.
Knights are down to their final 6 outs here, trying to put this game away so they don't have to face a game 3, but that is seeming more and more like a real possibility as we move later and later in this game. We'll try our best to bring that to you tomorrow night. We'll be here, but a coin flip will determine who the home team is. Pitch is attempted to be bunted, but it is taken low for ball 1.
Maybe we can get Olsen out of the game, and that'll allow us to score some runs.
Hopefully. Taken for a strike.
He seems to be our kryptonite tonight.
He does. It's just that hard fastball, then followed by the big looping curveball. It's really the curveball that's keeping us more off balance than the fastball. It's like as soon as any Knights hitter times out the fastballs, or Barry throws strike 2. We got It's like impossible to be ready for the curveball then. It's like pick your poison. 1-2 pitches swung on a miss. And that will do it for the top or bottom of the 5th inning. We will head to the 6th. Knights down to their final 6 outs, looking to hold off North Hall. Back now for the top of the 6th inning. Knights have 4, 5, and 6 due up. That, if you can't remember, is Diamond, Rubenstein, and Raymond. Olsen still on the mound. Seems to still be going strong so far. As Diamond will stand in now. First pitch to Zeke is grounded to second base.
Digging.
Play made, 1 down.
Not quite in time. 1 out. I have a feeling they're going to keep Olsen in for the rest of the game.
Yeah, a lot of first pitch outs. I mean, the good long at bats Knights have been offset by quite a few, like first and second pitch ground outs. Olsen's been very in control this game, just kind of dominating so far. As Rubenstein takes ball 1 low. And Rubenstein lifts one down the right field line that is hooking and will be caught. Terry got a hold of it.
Caught just foul by the right fielder. It was high in the air, long, out by that 320 sign. Didn't get quite to the 320 sign, but got out there.
Yeah, probably hit it about 280. Let's see who goes Raymond. First pitch to Justin, known as Juice to his teammates. Takes ball 1, not sure where. Guess a little bit outside. That one is very low. You tell them from a mile away. 2 balls, no strikes on Justin Raymond. Knights down in their final 4 outs. And the pitch is right down Broadway. Count even, now 2-1.
Raymond kind of flinched at that one. Tried
Yeah.
to get out of the way, but it was right in the middle.
Yep. And the 2-1 is hit in the air, deep center field. Should be playable. And is. And that will do it. We're at the bottom of the 6th. Knights still being shut out 4-0. Trojans. Back now for the bottom of the 6th inning and some other Region 7 AAA playoff games, or some Region AAA playoff games. The Westminster Wildcats and the GAC Spartans, two rivals tonight, split their first 2 games, so they will have a game 3 tomorrow as well. Seeming to be the course Knights are destined for. O'Barry still pitching, and that's bunted. O'Barry makes the play, 1 down. Bunted right back to the pitcher that time. Not the best of bunts.
O'Barry had to work very quickly to get that one. The bunt took a while to get to him, but Mitchell got to it quickly, collected, and threw it right to first.
Yep. Here goes their number 9 hitter, Lavender. First pitch is bunted again. That's a perfect one. O'Barry makes the play. Great play by Mitch. 2 down. Solid play that time. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs now. Back to the top of the order, and Taylor Mangiero with 2 down. Knights looking to get out of the inning. Pitch is taken for a strike.
It's another great play by Mitchell O'Barry.
He had to hustle to get that one, bunted it down the third base line. Pitch is inside almost. Caught Mangiero that time.
It's a little low.
1-1 pitch.
Takes the count to 2-1.
Yeah, that one looked good there from O'Barry. But I guess just a little low. Pitch is same spot, same result. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Hitters count here, 3-1.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. So
O'Barry
stops off the river. 3-1 now on its way and fouled away. Count runs full on Mangiero.
That one's fouled into the parking lot.
Hitless in this game so far. Still very dangerous. And it is swung on and grounded towards Diamond. He is able to make the play and throw him out. So O'Barry is a solid inning. He has pitched a solid game overall. 6 innings, 4 runs. We will head to the 7th inning. Knights attempts to rally back. We are back now. Knights have their last shot, and they have 7, 8, and 9 due up. Ruse, Murphy, and Zeldin. As we will see if the Knights can put something together and get ready. Olsen maybe counting on the fact you might get a little tired, I guess. Here comes the first pitch. Take it for a strike. Doesn't seem like it.
It's still probably about mid-80s.
Yeah.
7th inning. Still popping.
And that one is roped. Fair ball. Down the right field line. Roos will easily have 2. He'll be thinking 3. And Seth LaFaro will stop him at second base. Solid leadoff double. Good start for the Knights.
Getting the fans back in it. Pretty
Still
quiet all
4-0.
night.
And here goes Brennan Murphy.
All right, Brennan, it's time. Let's get that one in. Start something.
It is Ryan Mazer on deck for the Knights, not Brian Zeld. Might be a little interesting there. Here comes the pitch to Murphy, and it is taken for a strike. Thought that was a little low, but
Maybe a little low. Catcher fell out of the catcher's.
yeah, that's what led me to think it was a little low, but he could have called it at the knees and then had it pop out. Here's the 0-1.
Up high.
Good curveball. That could be where we're showing signs of tiring, because earlier that pitch was snapped back down the strike zone. That time it stayed up.
Count at 1-1. Looking David Roos back to second base.
Here comes the 1-1 pitch down. Swing and a miss. Murphy late on that one, as he has been all game. Go back into battle mode.
Down
Goodness,
the count.
Olsen should not be able to pitch next game. So that could be where the Knights could thrive tomorrow. Swing and a miss. One down. Knights down to their final 2 outs. Here goes Mazer. His first at bat of the day. Tough position, too. He's fast, though, so probably maybe a bunt for a hit or something.
Ryan Mazer waiting a play call from Coach Seth LaFera. Comes down to Ryan Mazer, gives him instruction. Probably is just saying, hit it somewhere. Get the ball in play.
Got nothing to lose, really. Down to the last at bat.
Get that run in, whatever you can do.
As the Knights do. They're not eliminated to lose this game. Game will be played tomorrow at 6 p.m. Do the best we can to bring that to you. It's ball 1-0 on Mazer.
Hopefully we'll have a camera for that game. We'll cover the corner. And here's the pitch, and never mind. Pick off attempt.
Roos quick to get back there.
Here's the pitch to Mazer. Taken for a strike. Count even now.
It's another one of those two-seam fastballs, just breaks back in.
Yeah, that just broke right back over the plate. That's probably a low 80s fastball. Not as hard as the four-seamer, but just as effective.
Back into the souls of our players.
Yeah.
It's been devastating all night.
Yep. Time called. Chat between Olsen and the catcher.
Now after Ryan Mazer, we have Drayden Stiegel, and if you all remember from the first game, Drayden Stiegel had that huge hit that drove in a bunch of runs and
Here comes the 1-1 pitch.
got us in the game.
Swing and a foul away. Mazer behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mazer is looking to put something in place somewhere. And here comes the 1-2 pitch. Downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Correct
North
call
Hall-
that time.
North Hall fans are not a fan of that one,
But that was a correct call. It was clearly below the knees, probably around the shins area.
clearly.
Here comes.
Bruce with a sizable lead at second base. Neither second base.
And-
Second base challenges, no throw.
Thing is, by the time the second baseman gets over there, Ruse is probably going to be back anyway. Second baseman playing way far over, more in the hole. Curveball misses.
Got
Count is
some of that
full.
break there, just did not go into the zone.
Didn't break far enough. Here comes the 3-2 pitch now. And it is grounded. Mazer might be able to beat that out. Manjero makes the play. 2 down, runner does move to third. Knights down to their final out, and it will be Jaden Stiegel will be the Knights' final hope.
So you got a runner on third, 2 out. Jaden Stiegel up at bat.
Never know what could happen here.
Jaden does not yet have a home run this year.
It's not what you need here, though. You just need a base hit to keep it alive. Maybe get 2 on for Jenkins with the 1-run ball game or 3-run ball game. He might be able to jack one out of here. There's ball 1. Stiegel, he is way up in that batter's box.
Yeah, he is crowding the plate for sure.
And the pitch is up and in. Olsen trying to tell him to get off my plate, but Stiegel is not doing it.
North Hall fans complaining about Stiegel's position.
And the
in
Levitt
batter's
fans
box.
did the same thing when the Knights were playing. That one is taken for a strike. 2-1.
Yeah, he is really crowding the plate here.
Here comes the 2-1 pitch.
Force an outside pitch here.
And it's fouled away.
Squared it up, just not
Knights
perfect on the bat.
down to their final strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 7th inning. Stiegel toes right up on that line. And it is lined into center field. Base hit. Knights will not be shut out in this game. Knights are within 3 now with O'Berry coming to the plate. Still alive. Not over yet.
Still alive, we are. Mitchell O'Berry up at bat. Hoping to find a gap somewhere to get Jenkins up.
Yeah, if you can get Jenkins up with 2 on a 3-run game, I mean, he is going to be one of your better hopes. Pitches off the plate, 1 ball, no strikes.
Just outside there, and Olsen looks a bit flustered after Stiegel's at bat.
Yeah, Siegel did a solid job of just poking that ball into center field. That ball is off the plate, 2 balls, no strikes. Here's a 2-0 pitch, and it is over the plate.
That one cuts back to the plate.
Solid 2-seamer running back in. Nice, just hoping for something to get sure Jenkins itching to hit. That one is grounded to second. Play is made, and there will be a game 3 tomorrow. So game 3 will be played 6 p.m. right here at Owens Field. A coin flip will determine which team is at home. Thank you all for tuning in. Good night and go Knights.
Good night.